Question everything. So, yeah, it's a very sad situation when it comes to that ugly word, war. You know, war. It's a destruction to all life, to all reality when it comes to dealing with war. But let's just face it here. You know, what has been done, excuse me, to the Palestinians and what they've been going through since Israel got there has been wrong. All lives matter when it comes to life being precious on both sides. But at the same time, you know, United States want to sob story you and get your sympathy for what's happening in Israel. But these atrocities for Aboriginal Negroes has happened to Aboriginal Negroes here in America when our children and our babies were being sold on the market as slaves. When our babies was being sold on the market for gator bait. Literally, you can look that up. Just imagine your newborn baby being taken from you by colonizers and brought down to the river to be used as gator bait, alive, to catch a gator. Literally, you can Google this and look it up. The reason why I bring it up because they try to sob story us to get us boo-hooing about what's going on with them. But what has happened with us, they won't give us reparations. What has happened with us, they won't give us justice. What has happened with us, we haven't got reparative justice yet. And they all know what happened to us. Even Palestine said that we are the true Israelites. Even the Palestinians said that. But here it is in America. Everyone knows what has happened to us. But no one want to give us justice. But everyone want us to fight and take part in their actual crises. How do that work for us? How do we put boots on ground for other nations, but no nation is trying to help us get justice from nowhere? We're still being oppressed right now as I speak here in America. Literally, systematically being oppressed. See, it's one thing to be oppressed physically, but it's another thing to be oppressed systematically by the pen. And that's something that's happening to us on a regular basis. And we can't get no justice. They talk about hate and terror. Well, what do you think the Aboriginal Negroes are under here in America? Anti-black hatred? Well, from the Federal Ethnic Census says that hatred and hate crimes against Negroes have jumped 1,000-fold in America. Have they given you a bill passed for protection against hate crime yet? No. But yet, they want you to have sympathy for other nations and what they're going through. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to say it again. Life is precious, especially when babies are involved. There's nothing more beautiful than a beautiful born baby, an innocent baby being brought up. Their innocence and their beauty should be governed and taken care of and guided with the best love possible. That's just the truth. But war, that ugly word, doesn't show no love to nobody, never alone babies. That's just the reality to it. But this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with the so-called intelligent people. Because it's not on unintelligent people watch. It's supposed to be intelligent people, scientists and Harvard and Yale and Princeton. All these intelligent people are the ones who supposedly ruling and running these countries and are our leaders. But this is the world that they have as the leaders. This is what type of world we are under these so-called intelligent leaders. If you ran a business the way they run in the world, you would be fired and bankrupt and your business would be out of business. People wouldn't want you to be there as the CEO and the owner of the business no more because you don't know how to run the business. But for some reason, these people run the world to the destruction of the world, and you can't get them out of office. So when you see all this pretty much trauma that they're showing you from the other nations as Aboriginal Negroes, that's not really our plight. Our plight is what's going on with us right now. What is happening to our people and what has still been happening to our people since 1492, since the 1400s. We gotta deal with what's at home, our house, our nation, our people, our struggle, our homeless, our people that's going through what they're going through. The fact that we're being demonized and mass incarcerated through prisons and private prisons for people to make profit off of our men and women as they destroy us as a nation. We must deal with that. And we must stay focused on that. Because they'll throw all these different stations with all these different problems from Israel and many other places that have nothing to do with us and want us to take part in it. Want our tax dollars to go help and all sorts of things. But we can't get no justice right here in the country. The tax dollars don't go to resources building up our communities while we sitting in slums, hoods, and ghettos. So stay steadfast and understand. Their nation should deal with their nation. Why? Because they don't help us. They're not boots on ground trying to get us justice here in America. But they want you to go send your children over to these different wars and who knows, probably get deleted off the planet for wars that don't have nothing to do with our nation. Because we don't have nothing to do with this. We want justice right here in America. We want reparative justice right here in America. We want restoration right here in America. We want reparations right here in America. And guess what? This government ain't looking to give us nothing, even though that is a real issue that has happened here in the form of what it is when it comes to crimes against humanity done to the Aboriginal Negroes here in America. But they're not trying to do nothing. Nothing at all. So wherever you stand, and whatever you stand for your nation. Because the Aboriginal Negroes, we need you. We need you to stand for us. We need you to be our back. Because at the end of the day, no one else got it. No one else is holding our back. No one else is trying to uplift us and help us pull ourselves up by the bootstraps. So it's our time to turn our backs on everybody else. This is just the reality to it. So with that, war is an ugly word. It's a word that shouldn't be used amongst humans because we all are humans. And life is precious on all sides of the fence. And any intelligent person that says they're intelligent don't understand that must not be too intelligent. Because we only get one life to live. All of us. And with that, I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. For that is the question. You let me know. Peace, peace.